Joby, you want to be a part of the intro? All right. There you are. There you are. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back for part 3 of this whole room renovation, room makeover. He is so excited. If you haven't watched the previous part 1 and part 2, I'll make sure to have those linked down below for you guys. Feel free to go check those out. But I hope you guys are excited for this one. We get a lot done. Feel free to like the video if you like these kinds of things, seeing things behind the scenes. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this or seeing our brand new face videos that I do here. And yeah, I'll just leave you guys to it to enjoy part 3. So I've got Joey Pepperoni here, making sure I'm being careful. I'm being so careful doing this, holding my camera and an X-Acto knife. How's it looking, buddy? Let's start there. Ew, uh-oh. Now it's hard to tell what is previous paint and what is my paint. Hopefully, it looks as though I don't really need the X-Acto, but I'll have it here just in case. I do hope to try to clean these boards up to make them look a little nicer, similar to the doors and stuff. I don't have huge plans to hold on to these. I would love to replace the trim. But let's just keep going. Ooh. Yeah, definitely some areas where it flooded over on me. That's okay. Nice. I'm gonna keep going on this.
Bobby, Bobby. Bobby, Bobby. Nice. Oh, you left a kiss on there. Aww. Oh, it's gonna be all streaky now.
I'm on the camera. I get a draw.
Okay, checking in with you guys. Walking over to the room here now. Hopefully that's not too wobbly. It is week 3 now of changing up the recording space here. I'll flip you around here in a little bit. You see me very, very raw. This is typical lazy weekend Mary right here. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to turn you guys around here and kind of show you what the room is looking like right now. It is very cluttered again after the week. I pulled everything pretty much back in from our guest bedroom because we thought we were gonna have people staying there, and then we didn't. So I'm gonna be pulling a bunch of that stuff back again into that guest bedroom here. But I do want us to do something with the blinds hopefully today. I'm going to show you that project that I'm working on, and then I'll show you the plugs here. So I'm going to get you turned around. Okay, so tour guide Joey, what are we showing off today? Oh, he's not interested. Okay, that's alrighty. So the big things that have happened in here is it is extremely cluttered again. Oh, he's back. You're back. Okay. And so the big thing that took place was we took out all of the old 2-prong off-white outlets, and we've got nice new 3-prong outlets in. That's gonna make a world of a difference. And these were so old, nothing stayed plugged into them. Oh, it was no fun. And I'm going to probably, I've got 2 of these, so I don't know if I'm going to do 1 or 2, but at least put one of these in, giving me a couple more plugs, USB and then also USB-C. That'll be so much nicer for like my current recording setup rather than putting everything like directly into the 2 computers that I use currently. So that's something I might show off a little bit of. But the biggest thing that I want to do is hang up the curtain rods again on both the windows here, and then show you what I've been doing with the previous curtains that were in this room and that were in the previous, or that were in our guest room previously. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this space organized a little bit here so I can start jumping into some of those projects. So this is probably a bit of an odd angle, but I wanted to show you me just replacing the one here for one of these guys. So let's go ahead and just do that together here real quick. Okay, and then the moment of truth. See if this works, see if you can see this. Yes, we've got power. Awesome. I can set it, this is a little bit too big, but cool, that's awesome. Sweet. On to the next project. Okay, so next what we're gonna do here is start up or show you what I've done so far with these curtains. This one is fully done, but I'm gonna show you what we're doing with the second one here. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, these are the curtains that were previously in this room. And what I'm just doing is I'm taking the ones that were on the side window there and the ones that were on this window and just kind of doubling them up so that they're just a little thicker and not as sheer, in hopes that I can use them as a backdrop for where this window is at, and that you won't see, you'll get some of the light to come through from the window, but you won't hopefully see a lot of the window. There's a chance this might not even work out. Also, this is probably going to be a very temporary thing because I don't know how much I love this like dirty kind of off yellow look. We're testing it out to see if we can still use these curtains because I do think they're really fun and really pretty, but I don't know if they're good for the space. So we're going to try it out here, see how well it works. So again, this one is done, and then on that window, I'm not going to do anything with the sheer curtains that were from the guest bedroom. Those are just going to go up there. No work to be done on those. But anyways, so far what I've done is I'm just making little knots all along the top of it here so that we'll still be able to take the curtain rod and fish it through either the existing little holes. I am not showing any of this to you. So we can either fish it through the existing holes that the curtains were running through previously, but even at the same time it is creating this gap, a new gap that I might just run the curtain through that way. So I've gotten about a foot into it. I'm just making little knots with thread about an inch-ish apart from each other and just going down the entire length of the top of it. There might be a better way to do this. I don't know. I just thought this made the most sense that if I did want to take them apart at some point, I could just cut all those little knots instead of trying to like unweave a bunch of like stitched in thread. So let's take a tiny little needle here, and then in my teeny tiny little sewing kit that I have right here. I've had this thing for so long. I'm going to be using this thread, which this project is taking up a lot of this colored thread, but it's the closest to what these look like. There's a chance I'll run out and I'll probably either go to this grayish color, it won't be too big of a deal, or I'll just go into a white instead. But we're gonna stick with this guy, probably unthread the rest of this here now. So I've got my little needle and I'll try to show this off for you. I need a scissors, BRB. Not the best scissors, but we'll make it work. Okay, so let's just unravel all or most of this. Whee. Yeah, empty now. And sometimes I can thread this just fine. I'm thinking we'll probably have to use the tool though. Good to go. See if we can show this off for you. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be some pretty cool stuff to show off. That definitely has a tag. Can y'all see? Probably not. You see my nasty fingers? Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, so close. Oh, he's in there. He's just not going much further. There we go. Okay. Aha! We did it! We didn't have to use the little tool. Okay. I'm gonna run that all the way down so that they're almost even. And then we're going to tie a knot. And the way that my mama taught me to tie a knot is to just wrap it around your finger and then kind of like start to twist it off at the bottom and then pull. And it's not the prettiest knot, but it gets it done. And I'll usually do that like a second, sometimes a third time, just to like really make sure it's gonna stay in place. And then if you want to, you can just go ahead and just cut off all that not so pretty looking stuff at the bottom. But my scissors is not great. There we go, we've got our knot. And then I'm gonna start speeding through a good portion of this. But basically what I'm doing is I'm just going about 1 inch apart here, threading it through from one end, pulling it all the way, and then looping, coming back through that same exact side. And then I like to kind of put my finger in between so it doesn't go all the way and the thread doesn't get too twisted. And then I'm just knotting it once and then repeating the second time. That second knot didn't go too great, but that's okay. But yep, just doing like a little double knot and then cutting pretty close and then just repeating. Okay, so we are about a little over a foot, I would say, left. And I am running out of thread. I don't have enough thread here to do another knot or double knot or whatever. So I'm gonna take this off and we will just thread it because it's not a lot. I don't wanna waste the white because I like the white can be used on other projects. I'm gonna use this gray to finish it off and we will just keep going. Okay, we've got the second one all stitched up here. Not sure if you'll see this on camera. I don't want to show off my sloppy sewing too much here, but didn't quite line up, so I've got a little bit of this weird fold here, but honestly this one lined up way better than the first one did, so I don't mind that at all. Plus it'll be high up, hopefully out of frame anyways, if this all works out. But next we need to figure out getting the rails or the rods, getting the rods back up so that we can actually hang these curtains. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we are now going to put up the curtain rods. This is the side window. I'll probably show both of them. We'll see here. But I'm gonna start screwing these back in. No! Ah! Darn, 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 darn. I should have seen that coming. Okay, so we've got the curtains hung up here now. I will spin you around here again in a little bit. But I've gone ahead and after getting those curtains up, I went back through a bunch of the stuff that ended up back in here again and just kind of compiled it down, got rid of stuff that I don't need, put some of it back into that other guest bedroom. And this is gonna be kind of the rough after. I think this is kind of where this video is going to end up wrapping up. There's definitely a lot of work that still needs to be put into this room, but it's finally getting to a place where I can start recording again, which is what I need to be doing. I need to start recording makeup videos again because that's what I love to do. So I'm going to spin you around here and show you the current after of how this makeup room is turning out. Okay, and here is our current after. So, of course, you know, we did all of the painting of the walls white. I'm loving how bright it makes the room. The other big thing that helps is I took out the current or the previous like plate looking light fixture that was on there. So it's not pretty, but it just brings in so much more light than what was there before. Maybe I'll get something that looks nicer at some point. But we've got the curtains hanging up. They don't match, but that's okay. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, that that sheer off-white situation will look decent as a background. We're gonna try it out in a couple of videos and see what we think and see how long I can put up with it. It'll probably get changed. I don't know when, but it'll get changed at some point, I think. But walls are looking pretty plain here, but I do have plans to put a couple more things up. I'm gonna turn you this way. Here is the current makeup storage that we used to use as the backdrop. The biggest thing I want to try and change up here is to no longer have the system in the background and just have like a cloth or a solid background instead. I think that's kind of the route I want to go. And then I've got little soundproofing things over there in the corner that I do have plans to do something around the desk to try to help with echoing as I'm recording because it is still very echoey in here. We won't be using that closet. That's just going to be tucked away there. We've, of course, got our good old little wall decor that's been in every space so far. And then not much going on this wall over here, just some office stuff. I'll probably end up hanging that whiteboard. And I do have plans for this wall. But yeah, I mean, and we also, I guess, we did put in these rugs. They're not the most exciting thing, but I think they're better than what I had previously and having the wood floors fully exposed. I cross my fingers that helps a little bit with echoing as well. But I'm going to turn you back around again. And I think this is where we're going to end up wrapping this video up. I was talking about that one very blank wall. I do hope to record a couple more parts of putting this video together because I have plans. I'm going to try to do this with one hand here. I have plans to put some color in some sort of way on one of those walls. And I'm very excited to show you what I have planned with these color swatches. So stay tuned for that. And if you're excited for these types of videos and you want to see more happen to this room or just anything else that happens behind the scenes, give the video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to be notified of the next time I post, we do a lot of makeup content here. brand new face videos. That's what we do. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of the next time that I post. And that's going to be everything for this video. Thank you guys for coming along on this journey here. I am so happy with the progress that we have made in this room. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.